Oh my God. Look, man, it's okay. We don't got to talk about it.
No, I whatever you guys want to do. No one's actually heard that story. No one even knows how I even came to. So I don't mind. It's up to you guys. I'm here for you.
No. It's up to you. Oh.
Welcome back.
Well, I mean, it's weird for us to do the intro when this is Lunker's whole setup. You want to bring us into this podcast?
Yeah, I don't know. Hey, guys, what's going on?
So right now it is the start of Googan Week. This is one of the first podcasts that we are filming for the Banger Podcast. So it's a Googan Week. We're filming for the Googans in the middle of the day. And at night, we're filming podcasts with all the Googans. So we got a bunch of guests. Our first guest of the Banger Week is old Lunker boys.
Like the bang. What can I not say on this thing?
No, you can say whatever you want.
You can say wherever, but
because
this motherfucker knows he's gonna have to hit the.
Yeah, honestly, we recommend that you speak the truth. You know?
Oh God.
Yeah.
So we're sitting on Lunker's podcast set.
You guys are sitting here, but the people don't realize. I wish we can overlay a photo so they can see the.
We will.
Okay,
we can do a video right now.
To see this because it's wild. I'm looking at right now. There's more cameras here than the amount of money I made in the entire time I was in the building. Like, it's just wow. There's so many cameras right here.
It is super true, man. There's a lot.
There's so many cameras and lenses. It's just nuts.
But if you're new, go ahead and tell them who we are and what this podcast is.
This is a remote podcast. It's a little uncomfortable for us being on such a heavy hitter podcast now. You know, we're calling ourselves the Bang Bros, just messing around here.
Basically, what we're trying to say is welcome back to another Banger Podcast with Brandon and Tristan.
Oh, did we not
I'm
say
Tristan.
that?
This is Brandon.
Oh yeah,
we have one of our good buddies, Lunkers. We're gonna be talking about some weird shit, and I'm excited. We're on his set this whole next month. For those of you that are subscribed to the channel and the ones that are listening in, it's going to be a remote podcast, like you said. So there's going to be new guests, different locations.
Yeah, it's fun.
We filmed one, which we haven't filmed it yet, but it's going to go up before this one in your boat. So that's pretty sick.
It's dialed right
I love
now.
it. I love everything. Like I think about it, I come in here and I sit in this room for like 10 hours a day, and that's what I do. You guys are like, you know what? I'm going to do one inside the garage.
Yeah. You know what's crazy about your podcast, though? So if you guys don't know, Lunkers obviously has Speak the Truth podcast, which is absolutely banging right now with the Russia-Ukraine stuff.
Yeah.
But the thing is, like, you really have to do so much research in your podcast. And meanwhile, Tristan are like,
yo, let's go around, boy.
Yeah.
Who wants to go do
Let's
a
just
video?
talk about this stupid crap that we've done in our...
Yo, do. Don't tell that story. Don't tell it. Wait till late the podcast. Okay, all right, I'll wait. Yeah, no, I get stuck sitting here. It's like every single one of those podcasts takes about 7 hours from start to finish. From research to filming it to editing to upload. It's like 7 hour process.
I listened in, which was super weird. I had one eye through the door listening and watching. I was hoping it wouldn't have been weird if you would have noticed me.
Oh, it would have been
but
weird
you were
as shit,
just freaking going.
I'm in the zone.
Yeah, you were just in the zone. And one of the crazy facts that you were spitting off was the tank reload time from American to Russian, and like how it takes us 4 seconds and it takes them 10 seconds.
10 seconds because they have an auto-loading tank. Their tanks are auto-loading. All of them are auto-loaders. So they don't have we have a 4-man crew. They have a 3-man crew. So we can spit off 3 rounds to their 1. So if we have a tank battle between them, they're pretty much f***ed. If they don't get the first round impact, we send 3 rounds to their 1.
That good nuts?
That is crazy.
The video I just did is f***ing nuts. It's NATO versus Russia. And I went through and I spent all day today before you guys came. I went through everything, finding out every f***ing detail between there's 30 countries in NATO. 30. Iceland doesn't have anything. So fuck them. They have 20. So there's 29. 29. I had to go through 29 of these sumbitches. And oh my God.
You remember what I was saying when Lunkers gets excited about speaking about stuff? He starts like going fast. If you guys are watching or if you're listening, I just suggest this is one you need to watch because there's just a frantic Lunkers dude just getting off his facts.
I get off constantly. You know, I might flop it out on the table here recently.
It wouldn't surprise me, man. Speaking of just flopping it on the table, you've had a really interesting life, and we were just before the podcast started we were talking about you've been doing YouTube now officially for 7 years.
Almost 7 years. Almost 7 years. 7 years in August. 7 years, which I don't even know what month we're in. March, so I guess we're at 6.5 years or so right now. That's a long time on YouTube for any job in general.
Yeah.
Just YouTube is really, I mean, that's a long.
It's a long time. You
Yeah.
think about YouTube retirement? What's life look like for Lunkers?
Probably, I don't think I'll retire.
You
Honestly.
love it.
No, this thing, this podcast is it's kind of crazy because the thing is like starting an entirely different channel, you know, and I'm like, I've been
It's
doing
like exciting again,
Yeah,
right?
it's like, oh, the growth is there. The people they're excited about it. And then when you look at Lunker's channel, yeah, it has like a couple million subs and whatnot, but it's like, the growth isn't there anymore. It's not the same thing.
Yeah.
Like the entire outdoor side of the industry is just pretty much flatlined when it comes to views.
You think it'll come back?
No, not at all.
You don't think so?
No, I don't. I don't think they're.
We're Christians.
Well, no.
I don't think there'll ever be growth like there was ever again.
Yeah.
Like I remember the days when it used to be popping like Cardi B's pussy up here, where we'd be getting 15 to 2,500 subs a day like it was nothing.
Can we please leave that one in? That has to stay in. That's good. All of it's staying in. There might just be some words that get bleeped out. Normally we bleep out, but I think Cardi B is like that's got to stay in there. That was so good.
No, but seriously, like I'm not saying that
it was nuts.
like it used to be like thrive. Like it didn't matter what you posted. You can get 150K to 200K easy like it was nothing. It didn't matter. Like those old days they're gone.
Remember when they figured out like, oh, let's just put a bait caster and what we fished with,
the thumbnail.
Yeah.
guaranteed 300,000 views.
$20 fucking fishing challenge at Walmart.
Yep.
How many times have you seen those? Or survival camping catch and cook. So
Yep.
if I see another one of those, I will sit on a fork, run my head through a wall.
What did LFG do? He said, if I see another catch and if you said if I see another catch and cook, and LFG looks over, he's like, oh, you gonna see?
Yo, you gonna see?
Oh, you gonna see it?
You gonna see?
Gosh,
Are we doing one of those tomorrow?
Yeah, I still love doing it. It's just I know the growth is not there ever again. I feel like it was kind of like back at the very beginning when we all started doing it. It was like the internet land grab per se. Like, like you were just
Everything was just
new,
untouched,
and now it's like you type in say quote unquote bass fishing on YouTube. You type that in, there's going to be 40,000 different creators.
Yeah,
literally. Back in the day, there was 20. Maybe.
It's true.
Maybe. And maybe of those 20, there was like 5 of us posting regularly. That's real. Seriously.
No, fishing is super hard right now.
Right now, you can't. No, it's tough.
I also wonder though, because it's affected us with treasure hunting, and there's not a ton of treasure hunters. There are, but I would say maybe there's 20 to 50.
Yeah, but how many big ones are there? Like
4?
Real, like, okay, 4. Like I'm talking about like, when I say big, I'm going to say like, I was always told by Hector Rodriguez, who's a good friend of mine. He said, you become a real YouTuber when you hit 100K. That's when you're a YouTuber. Like that's like a big moment because you get your little plaque and you're like, yes, I'm a YouTuber. You may not be making money. A lot of people don't realize when you hit 100,000 subs, you're not making it like real money yet.
Yeah, I think everybody thinks anybody who is a YouTuber full time just automatically has millions of dollars in their bank account.
No, a lot of these YouTubers, they spend a lot of their money on like the dumbest shit ever, like stuff they don't even need to, but they're trying to get views.
I agree.
That's it.
You're
like,
that's where I'm at, by the way. Yeah,
so am I.
Dude,
I find dumb shit right now.
Every night I lay in bed, and I know like I haven't posted hardly any videos in the past few months. Been doing a lot of hunting, but we can talk about that.
You can't post that shit though.
Yeah, so you can't post it.
Can't.
So that's something that I genuinely love to do and film because I like not even for the sake of posting it because I haven't even posted it. I just like to be able to look back on those hunts and be like, dude, I did this, I did that.
Yeah,
you know. So that really really sucks. But where was I going? That's what I'm saying. I haven't posted a video in months, right? Or not months, but like 1 or 2 here and there. And every night I'm laying in bed like, what can I film?
Dude,
wait, really? You just haven't like let it go for a week where you're like, nah.
No, I even went through the same thing.
Every night, dude.
Yeah, I'm not kidding. Like, it was like September to like December. I know shit. I was like laying around. I didn't upload for like, I think 45-ish days. I would do the uncut stuff every once in a while because it was actually enjoyable. I didn't have to like worry about what I posted. I just posted.
Yeah.
And that's just always fun to film. But like YouTube, since they've changed the rules and when it comes to hunting and like what you can show on there, I was like, I'm out on that. So now I had to like regroup and like rethink. Like usually like right now, if I wanted to get views on some stupid video, like if I was like, you know what, I need to get views and go like make an enjoyable video, I'd go buy pawn shop guns. But if I go do that now, it's not
You're
gonna
in
work.
trouble.
Yeah, it's not gonna work.
Yeah.
So it's like why so they you had to like kind of change everything, but
it's rough, man.
You're having to get really creative, and especially when you talk about just the market being just, dude, there's so it's fishing. It's getting that way with treasure. Like back in the day, you could just post
I know.
a fidget spinner and get 10 million views. And now you can find 10 guns, find a sunken car.
I'm having an identity crisis on YouTube right now, dude. It's like,
What do you want to be?
well, it's not even that. It's like, what can I be that actually works right now? It's so hard.
know.
It's like,
Yeah.
That's a good
okay,
question.
I just went to Hawaii and did like some of the hardest stuff I've ever done in my
No,
life.
but those photos were amazing, by the way.
Well, thank you, bro. I appreciate that. Well, that's
Great photos.
they were awesome. I
Did you know I made videos there? Apparently, no one does because I did. I made a whole series, and no one knows. So some of the what I'm saying is some of the biggest compliments.
Good word.
I'm gonna try this one more time. One of
Compliments.
the biggest accomplishments in my life happened on that trip, and I've documented all of this. I feel like it's some of my best work, and 40,000 views. I could probably go in my backyard and play with a fish and 40,000 views at least. And so it's like I'm having this identity crisis of, do I do fishing videos? Do I do diving videos? Do I spend all my money to go to an exotic place like Hawaii and make those videos that don't pay for themselves? It's just like, what do you do, man? You've bob and weave though. You've tried a bunch of different stuff.
I've tried everything.
Yeah.
I will actually continue to do a lot of stuff. I know what will get views, but there's a lot of shit I won't do to get views anymore.
Right.
I feel like I'm too old for some of that shit.
Yeah.
Honestly, you're never going to see me doing a overnight survival challenge because it's not really a survival challenge.
It's more just,
Hey,
using
look,
my equipment.
I'm just going to get a title on the thumbnail. I'm going to sleep in the sleeping bag. Like,
Yeah.
Well, I'm not surviving anything. I got water and food here.
Right.
I just got to go to sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Stuff.
it's true. It's
I'm
true.
pretty much. I mean, I'm going to still fish. I'll hunt. Not on YouTube. I'll do some. I don't know.
Where do you think you go with Speak the Truth? Because this is an interesting avenue. It obviously is a hot take on the internet right now.
Yeah.
If you guys didn't know, I don't know where you're going to be at by the time this is
have no
uploaded,
idea.
but this, I'd say a couple weeks ago, was at 50, 60K.
It was at so 2
Subscribers?
weeks. 2 weeks. It was at 34.
Oh my gosh,
30,
dude.
34.
And as of right now, where are you at?
164-ish or so. 165.
And I'm sure by the time they're watching this, you're going to be probably pushing that 200K.
Oh no, it'll slow down. I mean, it's YouTube. It's the ebb and flow of YouTube. We all know this.
No, but I'm saying like within a
Oh,
week or two,
It could be. I mean, but it's YouTube. Like
it's been nuts for
yeah,
you.
it has been nuts. But that's also one of those kind of things where I enjoy it and I know what I'm talking about. So I'm
Right.
not just like I'm just not spitting off random shit. Like I know what I'm talking about.
It's pretty crazy that I know you. Like I would consider us friends.
Yeah.
Like we're YouTube friends, but like in real life, I would consider us friends. It's crazy that I go to your videos to find my news, and apparently a lot of people are doing that.
Yeah. It is kind of nuts because I actually had, Ross from MTB. He's like,
Yeah.
dude, you have no idea. My f***ing CFO waits for your videos to get the news. And I was like,
Yes.
what the f*** are you talking about? He's
Yes.
like, dude, I'm telling you, this guy's waiting for your daily updates. I'm like, holy shit.
It's serious, bro.
So this last classic we were just at, we had to go there and do a meetup, which is great, and fist bump a bunch of people. 50% of the people that came and said, dude, keep doing the fucking podcast. It's so
crazy.
fun. I'm like, oh my God, these people are nuts. Like this is,
Yeah.
but the same thing I asked a question to you guys. Like, I mean, what are you going to do? Like,
Yeah.
what do I want to do with it? Honestly, in the end of it, I'm probably going to, I kind of could see myself actually, if Ukraine currently wasn't in the state where I could go over there and not have, like here recently, there's been like a handful of reporters get killed.
Yeah.
If that wasn't the case, I'd probably be over there right now because I'd like to do the on the ground and show people what's really going on. I will go after that when it starts slowing down a little bit. I don't know if it ever will slow down here recently or soon, but I don't know. I'd like to go do all the f***ing crazy shit.
I feel like he could be on the ground, like on the ground reporting.
Yeah, I want to
would be
do
nuts.
that. So what's that news network? Everybody kind of, oh God, it's gonna drive me nuts. They do all the wild shit. They go to like the drug infested areas and
Oh, okay.
who is that?
yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Isn't it called Insider?
No, it's a black logo. That's all. It's like in my head right
I
now.
know what you're talking. Vice.
Vice. So Vice.
Vice.
So Vice is like, I'd like to do something like what they do, except I want to go to like there's still a bunch of areas inside of the world that are still doing constant wars at all times.
Yeah.
I'd like to go into like the terrorist held areas and like go do all that kind of shit.
So you're gonna be war news.
That would be awesome. Yeah.
Damn, that's crazy. You know what Tristan and I are
news
gonna,
vlogs.
Vlog. Like, you know how crazy it is? But the thing is, like, everybody talks about you have these they have these mouthpieces that just talk about COVID and everything else. Everybody's tired of listening to that shit.
Yeah.
I was like, I want to do something different.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Something I know and actually enjoy.
No, you can tell. You can tell when you do it. I mean, we always make jokes. I don't know if they're funny to you or not, but it's like you never know what Rob you're gonna get is kind of like a underlying
true.
joke. But it's like one day we'll be fishing and Rob just like, not having it. You know, it's nobody's fault, but you just got like an uncomfortably like not happy Rob. You're like, I don't know. I'm just not gonna ask him anything. But then it like comes like we're gonna go like target shooting or whatever, and you're like, all right, guys, take my ammo. Da, 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 we're gonna do it. It's like, but you can see that you are just genuinely stoked when it comes to this stuff.
You're either all or it's all or nothing. There's never like a you can never mediocre do something,
No,
which is really cool.
balls
Like
deep or not.
instead of yeah, instead of like
Right.
you know, I'm gonna make fishing videos. He was like, no, I'm gonna go and like get on what is the bass fishing circuit. So to speak.
Tournament
you know,
fishing.
tournament
Yeah,
fishing.
yeah.
He's
That
like, I'm
was
gonna go and
fun.
do
Are
that.
you still doing that?
Yeah, I'm gonna do some more. The problem is there's just the amount. So a lot like I look at my time like everybody should. Everybody should look at time the same way. Like you only have so many heartbeats on Earth, and you really got to enjoy the shit you do. But the amount of time and effort you put in those tournaments, it's great. It's a lot of fun, but there's no money to be made whatsoever. They make $0 dollars.
Yeah.
Like if you really just want to do it to have fun, it's great, which I will. I'll keep doing them. But what I learned last year, it doesn't matter if you win them or if you do really well, you don't make any money.
Yeah.
And I still have mouths to feed and bills to pay. And I was like, you know what? we're gonna continue with this YouTube thing for
a little bit.
Yeah, it's
little
not
bit
over
longer.
yet.
It's not over. You know, it's not over. But no, the tournament stuff's actually really fun. I'll continue to do that. I mean, it's kind of funny. Nobody thought I was going to make any money last year. I think I made like 18 grand in a couple tournaments. And then I just donated all the money to a kid with cancer so he could buy a
Wow.
boat.
Oh, that's cool.
So I was like,
Yeah, that's cool though.
no, but what I'm saying is kind of like, there's just not enough money inside of it to make it like super appealing to continue to do it when there's so many things. Like you don't have enough time in your life to just around.
Right.
yeah.
You know, let's try to build something big like this. I want to make this mega.
Yeah.
Like next week, I want to have 10 million subs. Be flopping my all over this table.
Dude, I can't wait to see that.
Yeah, I
I was waiting to get all hot and bothered over there.
no, I'm just over here like million subs. Wow.
No,
I would love that.
Well, what are you guys going to do? That's my question. Is like, no one even asked you guys, what the are you going to do with this thing?
With the podcast?
Yeah, over the next year. I
Yeah.
give you guys 1 year. What are you going to do?
I mean, we're just going to keep getting on real popular people's podcasts and just telling their sets. No. Go ahead, T.
Well,
Seriously.
I feel like I had a better.
1 year.
We had a. This is a
We did it for
conjoined type thing.
There's two different reasons, though. Like
Yeah.
T has a reason, I have a reason.
I thought we could build something great, and potentially, if this podcast did so well, we could bring on these crazy guests, and it could be a daily thing that we don't have to necessarily worry about going and trying to find the next fishing spot or the next best treasure that day. We can spend more money on the videos and maybe make one video a week, which I'm not even making that, but make one video a week and really focus on the podcast. Or, dude, I don't know, but I would love to make this podcast as big as possible. Maybe 1 million subscribers, because I still haven't gotten that play button yet, you know?
Yeah. I think
You can have mine.
No.
I'll take that shit. I'll take that shit. Yeah. Damn, which one is this? Lunkers?
That one's a Lunkers one, yeah.
Yeah. Shit.
We just got our 5th one, baby. I just got my 5th.
Fifth
I have-
million?
Actually, no, my 5th button.
Yeah.
The-
you got
100?
a lot of buttons, man.
We got
Oh, yeah.
we got 3
Hella
4 buttons.
buttons.
About to get
Yeah.
another. We're about to get another gold one this year too.
Damn.
Oh, that's
That'll be the
sick.
6th one.
Googan
Which
Squad
one?
channel?
Googan has
Yeah.
that's
Damn,
our 6th
man.
one.
That's
That's cool.
crazy.
I'm telling you, you haven't answered the question though. 1 year. Not
oh.
a single one of you some bitches have answered
I mean,
the question.
I'll say
Bring on a cool guest. That's fucking great. But what is the end goal?
Well, the reason why I wanted to do it is like I thought it was I've wanted to do a podcast. I enjoy them. I think it's just fun. It's like one of those things where it's like you got so many heartbeats.
Yeah.
I genuinely enjoy just doing this, but it gave me like a real reason to hang out with Tristan. We wouldn't hang out with each other for months. We would almost see each other at Googan Week and then be like, all right, see you, have fun.
Whereas we used to be around each
Every
other
day.
all the time.
So
What
this
if some
like-
bitch gets married? That's a problem.
Dude, I know.
Yeah, what
I
the
bought a
hell?
house in a different state. He gets married. It's
it
like
was really you. It was not me getting married.
I did. I left.
It was
I
you
left.
leaving.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, why did you do that? Anyway,
well, long story short, it like it gave us a reason to have to be together, and it's like so that's why I started doing it. But now that we've been doing it, I'm like, I love this, bro.
It
the
just-
podcasts are way more fun.
Dude, so much fun.
I get so psyched
Yeah.
on it, and I don't know. I can see this going big, and
You're no different off the camera as you are on camera.
Yeah,
Actually, not a lot of
yeah.
people that I hang with it is.
Yeah.
There's only like a couple of guys that I know that actually have a personality they flip on,
Yeah.
and then they turn it off. One people is actually I don't even think he makes videos very much anymore. Is Outlaw. Outlaw is one of the greatest guys.
Dude.
When I know that he can off camera, he's like, what's up, buddy? And then on camera, he's like,
What's going on?
You're like, oh shit.
I met him one time, and I feel like I have the best relationship with him. Like,
best
talk
ever.
to him
Yeah, he's a
consistently on Instagram, really. And I feel like we have a ton of those relationships where it's just like you meet him one time or don't even meet him, and then you just have like a constant relationship.
Yeah, but those kind of guys will come on the podcast.
Yeah, no, for
In a-
sure.
in a
I
heartbeat.
didn't even think
Outlaw
about
would-
getting.
Like
Outlaw's
Outlaw
a
wouldn't
good one.
Harvey.
Yeah.
Like, he doesn't. But you probably have to go to him. But
Yeah.
I mean, he doesn't give.
So.
He's really not even making videos anymore. His dip business is doing so well.
I was
that-
about to ask.
He's doing so fun. Like I was talking to him about. He's like, yeah, I don't really know how long I'll be doing YouTube's video. This was literally a month ago.
Really?
Yeah, but the guy's doing so well. He's
Yeah.
like, that's the best thing about YouTube. It's terrible right now with how they've changed so much shit, but it's allowed people that don't really.
It's changed so many people's lives.
Yeah, I mean, think about it. I don't even have a high school diploma, and we'd be able to build Googan.
Yeah.
Like, look at that.
Let me ask you a question.
I'm here.
This hurts my heart.
I'm here.
I know you're just gonna dig into me, dude, because
What's that?
there's a lot of just missed opportunities here. Do you think Tristan and I have an opportunity outside of YouTube? At this point, do you think Tristan and I have the opportunities to still build something that will be valuable after YouTube? Because obviously we've missed a lot of opportunities.
I told you guys 3 or 4 years ago,
Yeah.
and that was your fault.
No, I know.
I did.
There's
And
a
everybody
lot-
needs to know that. I told you, mother, in that house,
Yeah.
in Carrollton.
You specifically.
we
I
were-
f***ing told you
We
both.
were at the casino. One
Was
night.
it the casino?
One night.
I remember.
Either way, it was multiple times.
I just remember the first time I
Yeah.
heard that you some bitches was in the kitchen and was
Yeah.
talking to you guys. I was like,
Yeah.
what the f*** you guys? Yeah, no, do I think so? I don't know. Depends on what you want to build.
Yeah.
What do you want to build?
Well, the thing is like,
This brand you're building right now, with
Yeah.
the Banger Podcast.
but this is
100%.
also relying on social. I'm talking about
100%.
something that's like tangible, right? Like, let's just throw it out there at Googan base. Like, you can touch those. Those are in the store. We film promo for today. Like, we're all wearing the shirts. This shit exists outside of YouTube at this point. We have given literally everything to this platform. I gave my college away to it that was paid for. Like, I did all this. Like, Tristan quit his job and wasn't even making money just so he could make videos, and it like worked out for YouTube for now.
Yeah.
I'm 27. It's like, I don't want to be making videos when I'm 40.
Look at Ragley. He's 37.
God damn.
I mean, you know what I mean?
Now it looks like I called my boy out.
We're not calling. We know a lot of creators that are also almost
Yeah.
40 or
I mean,
over
what
40.
should I like be like?
No, you shouldn't be worried. Why would you be worried? You're 27.
Yeah, you sound like Gary Vee right now.
At 27, at 26, I sold my first company. 25, 26.
I want to talk about that. I feel like a lot of people don't know that.
No one knows that. I never even talk about that. No one even knows.
Can we
that.
talk about that?
I don't care. Yeah, no one even knows that. I can't say how much because I'll get in trouble.
No,
but
no, no.
yeah.
That's cool. It was a couple million. No, I'm kidding. I have no idea. I really don't know. But okay. Oof, man. We're
Hold
going
on.
off
Can
tangents.
we man to man and we'll mute it or we'll edit it out? What did you? Okay, what's the company? I genuinely know it was.
It was Unity Gaming.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I can tell the entire. No one even knows that entire story, really. To be honest, with you. I gotta
Okay.
grab some water. Is what I really need to do. Want to kick these cameras real quick?
No. You go for it, dude. I'm gonna. Are you about to have a
it's
heart
just-
attack right now?
He looks hot, right?
He's like, oh my god, they're asking me.
Oh shit!
I don't know if I can talk about this. He was like, you guys want to cut all these cameras? There's like 20 cameras in here. You want to
I
cut
don't know
all
what
of
you
them?
guys are.
We have 7 minutes.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. We got to cut. Well, yeah. You podcast.
I know. That's what I said. You guys want to cut the cameras?
Yeah,
just for one sec?
we'll cut the cameras. Yeah, do what you gotta do. Lunker's really stressed out, so we'll cut the cameras. We'll be right back. Look, man, it's okay. We don't gotta talk about it.
No, I whatever you guys want to do. I no one's actually heard that story. No one even knows how I even came to.
I
So
mean-
I don't mind. It's up to you guys. I'm here for you.
No. It's up to you.
Y'all
I'm
gladly
not the
tell
one
me.
who had to get up
Shit,
and get
I-
water.
I had to, my mouth was getting dry, man. My tongue was sticking to the roof of my mouth. I think I was about to eat some ass there, you know.
Well, Tristan.
I'm ready. All right, just tell your story, bro. Whatever.
God dang it! Tell us about this thing you did, dude.
No, it's so I originally I was in the military still, and I was playing a lot of video games.
Okay.
And there was one website, and that was pretty much it. I played a lot of video games. I did.
Yeah.
And I always wanted to be in a. I'd actually just been selected for SF. Actually, matter of fact, is oddly enough, I went through special forces selection, got selected, and I was back, and I was waiting to go to airborne and whatnot. And I'd actually started playing a load of video games, so I played a lot. And I was driving into work one day in the army.
What'd you drive? Just curious.
I actually was driving I think it was like a '92. I don't even know, some type of white car. I don't even remember. What car.
Hella relatable. Everybody's had a random old white car.
Yeah,
in
that's
their
right.
life,
I don't
yeah.
remember what it was. I think it was a Lexus or a Toyota. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It was a dog shit little car.
There you go.
You know, it smelled
Old
funny.
beater?
It just drive,
Nice.
bouncing. You know what I mean? And I was driving into work, and I was like, I loved gambling. I didn't have enough money to gamble, but I loved it. It was so much fun. And I realized there was no way to gamble online for video games. And a lot of people know this. I'm actually the guy that created wager matches and wagering systems for video games online. And I had a website I gone in with and I purchased and then built out. It's called umggaming.com. I don't know what they're doing now. I have no affiliation
Free
with it.
plug.
No, it's not a free plug. I have no affiliation with it. Anyway, I built it out, and a lot of these people were playing these things called like I don't know. They did wager matches essentially is what they were.
Right.
But I was the middleman. I would take a little tiny cut, and they would put up their money, and it was legal because it was actually them wagering that they were better at their skill set than the other person. It wasn't you're not gambling.
Right.
So that's how we got away with doing it because it wasn't actually gambling because you're better than me, so I'm going to wager my.
Interesting.
And we would do it not actually with physical money; it was done with tokens that you'd buy online. So it was actually.
So
legal.
you would purchase the
tokens essentially. Yeah,
tokens, and then that represented money.
Yeah, and then you would cash out that for money.
Oh,
So
wow.
it was the way it was done, and it wasn't gambling.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I feel like that's way before its time.
yeah, I did that back in 2014, 15.
Wow.
You also, I mean, I didn't see you as a tech kind of guy. You built that whole system?
Yeah, the idea was mine. I hired a guy to code it all out.
I understand now.
So all the ideas and all the wagering and how it was done and the brackets and the ladder system and the tournament system and all that's what we built out.
Were you at the time like, this is my big thing?
I thought it was, yeah.
Right.
I thought that was my big thing. I was like, hell yeah, I'm going to sell this thing. And I ended up selling it. And that was pretty much, that's kind of when it gave me the extra cash to actually make YouTube videos and not have to worry about doing it. A lot of people don't know that.
So that allowed you to like instantly go into full-time YouTube where most people have to like wean into full-time YouTube.
Yeah. I literally stopped what I was doing. And I said, I'm going to make YouTube videos. Actually, Hector Rodriguez, the same guy who I met from there, he's like, dude, you need to start making fishing YouTube videos. That stuff's going to pop.
And you're
like,
into fishing
okay.
at this point.
I didn't really know much about fishing. I was like, okay, cool.
Wait, so he just wanted you because he knew the market would pop?
Yeah.
So it wasn't like LunkersTV was like, I love fishing.
No, I mean, I love to fish, but I wasn't like out there like, oh, I'm going to make fishing videos. He's like, dude, make fishing videos. Like, all right, I don't know what I'm going to call it. And then it took me about a week to come up with a name. I was like, what's big fish mean? LunkersTV? Send it. And that was that. Actually, the people that the same guy that the guys from FaZe, a lot of people don't know, has actually made my original logo because I was friends with them all.
Really?
Yeah.
Wait,
So their graphic designers are the ones that made my logo
I remember like an old
with the
logo.
bass.
Yeah.
With the lure out of that was made by FaZe.
Wow.
Yeah, a lot of people know
Damn.
that. Yeah, I know all the guys in esports, all the big COD players. I know all those, all of them. I mean, they live like 10 minutes down the road from here.
Yeah. Where's your address? Where do you live? No, that's
a lot of people know
how
that.
much did you sell the company for? We'll obviously.
I don't know.
edit this out.
It's not enough for me to retire now. But
Well,
back then I thought it was a lot.
well, you
I
bleep
want,
it
I
out.
want, I want numbers.
You want to know?
Oh, we'll bleep it out. I mean, I
Yeah.
guess if that's cool with you.
No, I mean,
we can mute all the
I said
mics too.
3, 6. It was my first. No, it was just. I was trying to count them. I was like, hold on.
Tristan's doing math equations over here. But that's crazy. So it got you basically into YouTube, and then that was just a hobby at that point.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't really think it was going to take. And it actually helped me stop drinking because I was drinking like a lot.
Really?
Oh yeah, because then I realized I couldn't drink on camera, and it really helped me with that. So I just stopped. I mean, I still drank a ton. Actually, I haven't been drunk in 14-ish months now. I haven't.
Wow.
I don't drink very much anymore.
Well, you're also getting freaking jacked right now, aren't you?
I won't say I'm getting jacked. I'm trying to get back into shape.
We're trying to get that baby oil out on you.
Yeah,
Tristan and I were talking about that. Those what was
Those
it?
pictures
Like
were phenomenal.
8 months ago or something like that.
Yeah.
Where were you?
I don't know.
Where were
It
you
was-
last?
All I know is
last year?
my boy got ripped, and come to find out, he was like fasting for 3 days, freaking
I was.
drinking just water for 50 days. I don't know.
I'll never forget. He ordered. He was so hungry. He was like, I gotta order something, and he ordered something, just the patties and like a pack of
Oh, I still do
mustard
that,
or something
yeah.
like that.
That's like for lunch. Two hamburger patties and mustard. That's it.
Gosh, dude.
Nothing
And
else.
all I know is one day when he finally got to the point where he wanted, Lunkers just let loose on the internet, and he was baby oiled up.
Oh yeah, dude. Oh yeah, you got ripped, dude.
At one
Super
point-
ripped.
One of the videos, I think you were training for like elk season,
I was, yeah.
and it was just like a Nike commercial.
Yeah, that was Cam filled up my
Dude, Cam
garage. Yeah, with
dirty.
one of these lights above me. I remember
We're
that.
actually going to have Cam, one of Lunker's ex-camera guys. There might be a little beef there. I don't know. A little breakup. Kidding. But we're going to have both of them on because we were actually talking a little bit earlier about some crazy freaking stories.
Yeah. We worked a lot together. Shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I got pretty, I mean, even after that is actually when I was actually more in shape. So I went there in shape, like really in shape from the video you're talking about. But when I was actually elk hunting, no one even knows this. I was actually fasting every day. So I would eat twice a day. I'd eat at 1 p.m. and I'd eat at 7 p.m. I would go hunting all morning from 6 to noon. I wouldn't eat. So I was actually doing fasted cardio in the mountains while carrying my back hunting elk. Dude, I got shredded quick.
I bet.
You were saying you would walk, 11 to 12 miles
every morning
till lunch and then another 11 to 12.
Dude, I was,
rough.
but I'm talking like when I mean I was in shape,
My boy,
I could run up that hill. Like it was nothing. I get there like, all right, let's keep going.
My boy, I'd be sitting on the first rock at the bottom
Dude,
after I just parked my truck.
Yeah. It ain't like that anymore. I'm getting there hopefully someday.
So we have this.
I'm trying to get back in shape too.
Yeah.
Dude, hold on. Yeah.
Dude,
we just
you
had
saw it too. It's fucked up,
So
man.
we were filming for Googans and going and getting some baits at the store, and they had a real just man of a mannequin.
Well,
Your average.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah,
I
the
looked at
pooch.
all the mannequins on the way out, and they only did this in the fishing section.
There's
Yeah.
a reason before that.
They knew their demographic, and it was kind of fucked up because
Yeah, I know.
The mannequins all had dad bods,
if I were to stand up right now, you would see what the mannequin looked like, and I don't appreciate that.
little belly pooch, dude.
But seriously, the mannequin literally had just a little pouch right there, and the
Like solid
little
pouch.
man fupa,
Fupa, yeah, well, yeah.
little
That's-
man fupa.
The thing that the little crevasse, he gets a little smell inside of, you know.
Well, that's
Whoa.
what, dude. What's going on with me and Brandon? I don't know about you. I haven't seen you with your shirt off yet.
Yeah,
Is-
there it is, baby.
We never know. Is we got a little, just a little tie, a little
back fat
little
layer,
back
dude.
fat. I'm skinny fat right now.
So that's what I was too.
I'm
before I
like,
started. I think I still
right
am,
now, you
actually.
can't tell.
I'm a
I
skinny
look
fat.
good with a shirt on, you know? And I look pretty, like, maybe he's got a 6-pack. I don't know. Maybe 8-pack. Ooh. I used to.
But see, the thing is, when I look at another man, I'm not like, hey, he's getting underneath that shirt. I'm like, man, I'm gonna washboard my shirt on them.
No. I'm not saying that I'm thinking that, but I'm saying like when I look at you, I'm not thinking, oh, you got like a little gut, you got a 6-pack or nothing like that. I'm saying you look good with a freaking shirt on. Don't turn this around on me.
It's really
But
good.
when I'm saying when I take my shirt off and look at myself in the mirror, I'm like, dang, bro, let me put my shirt back on.
I can tell you the number how that got to that point with you.
Wait, what?
You got married.
He got married.
No.
That's exactly what happened.
Dude, me and my wife.
He's like, I was like this before.
No. I think it was
100%.
YouTube.
Oh, I think it's just the fact that no one has a needle I can freaking jab my goddamn butt right now, dude. I want to be freaking yoked. I think at this point in my life, I really would take steroids. I'm just kind of scared.
Okay, well, I would never take him. I couldn't get myself to do it. I'd be scared.
If I've been making steroid jokes to Lunkers like this whole time, I'd be like, he's like, yeah, I've been taking these supplements. I was like, are you weaning on or weaning off? And he was like, yeah, I'm just eating this much. And I was like, how many cc's is in that? And he's like, Brandon, man, stop.
Yeah. Lunkers does not do steroids.
For sure he doesn't. But if he did, he probably would.
Well, if you just seen
Just kidding.
what he puts himself through on a daily basis, like
Yeah.
what we were literally at one of the last Googan weeks, and everybody's eating Chick-fil-A biscuits and all this stuff, and I'm like, "Yo, Lunkers, what? You good? What's
Pack of
wrong?"
gum. He's chewing the hell out of that gum. You've never seen
I'm
someone
like-
chew gum so fierce, and if they haven't eaten in 3 days.
I'm like,
you give
"What's
them a
going
piece.
on?" He's like, "Yeah, I've been fasting for 3 days," and I'm like, "Oh no."
Yeah, fasting's good for the body sometimes.
No, it's definitely good for the body, but I used to cut weight for wrestling, and I would be just pissed.
I was good. I do 36-hour fast.
I can't do 36 hours of anything except relax. I got a question for you, man. You got TikTok?
No, not really. I kind of do.
Okay.
It's got
What's
like
that, man? It's an app, so it's like you either do
I
have
don't
it or
use
you
it.
don't. Okay.
So I don't use it, but I posted like I've got like 250,000 followers in there that I don't use it.
are you flexing on me right now?
No, I'm telling you this because it doesn't make.
Don't even use it. 250,000. No.
Well, I don't use it because it doesn't. There's no money to be made off of it.
Yeah, I feel you.
The only good thing it has to do is to grow a platform. But I was telling you this earlier. I don't have enough arms right now to even post on Facebook.
Yeah, I feel you.
Like if I would post on TikTok if I had an extra person.
Well,
that
and dude,
work.
the community guidelines.
And the community guys are stupid.
I was jumping in a pond for little frogs. Community guidelines.
I get it, but it's stupid.
what?
Like, you shoot a gun, you do anything, you have your pants off running around butt ass naked. You can't do that, and that's not fun.
That's what's on my TikTok.
Your TikTok's probably thriving with the shit that y'all do.
Oh, I don't post on TikTok. But what I do is I scroll and watch people. So we have a segment on the podcast. It's a lot of fun. I don't know if you're going to be able to participate in it because you kind of have one, but kind of don't. We have this segment called What's Your Talk, where like, you know, you've been on TikTok before.
No,
right?
I understand, but the only thing I've ever searched is, honest to God, you want to know what I've searched? You're just going to laugh.
Oh, God.
A liberal's TikToks. To make reaction videos.
You did do that. Those are funny. Those are funny.
That's the only thing. Like if I were to,
that's true. That's fair.
Like if we were to look at my TikTok, that's the only thing I know that I have a following is because I've been on it to do that.
You know what's even funnier than that is what we normally do in the segment is we talk about like trends on TikTok. Like we've had one where it was like frog sumo wrestling, then we had where crows talk, and then there's a bunch of different stuff. But your algorithm probably thinks you're really into all that stuff that you're looking up to make fun of.
Yeah, they do.
So it's probably serving you all types of just gold for you.
Well, I haven't been on it in a long time, probably a month or so. Wait, what am I looking at? Am I looking for something? You got something?
You can definitely look. I just have, I haven't had like a TikTok trend. Like some people get stuck, like you said, construction or something like that.
I don't. Like,
I've just been getting some of the funniest, stupid crap.
Yeah.
I don't even know what mine would be if I pop. Oh, God. Stupid dance.
Dude,
what is this?
Oh my God!
This is my TikTok.
Whoa, dude, what are you into, man?
Dude, I saw that.
Oh, hey, look, there's Cammy.
I saw that 6 months ago. That same exact TikTok.
Like,
dude,
this is mine. Like,
dude, Lunkers has got some weird dances.
That's actually kind of a funny TikTok.
What the is this?
He has got the most random TikTok. There's no algorithm there.
There's no algorithm.
They're like, dude, what is this guy like? He hasn't been on here in months.
Wow.
Okay. Do you got any?
We got to ask him the turtle question. Sorry, it's a snail. But we asked Flair this. We had Flair on the pod.
No.
And, you watch the pod?
I do.
Oh! So you might know the question.
I don't know.
But I got to know what you're
So you're a businessman, right?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, not anymore.
He's
retired.
a businessman.
I'm done.
Yeah. So I got $10 million in my hand, which would be really hard to hold.
Tax-free, by the way.
Tax-free, baby.
Which is like $20 million in the real world, you know?
But there's a catch. There's a catch. Okay. So I have $10 million, tax-free, but there's a catch. There is a killer snail that no matter where you go, you cannot hide from it. It always knows your location. If it touches you, you die. A horrible death. So you got $10 million. You take the $10 million. From then on, as slow as the snail goes.
Can you kill the snail?
You cannot kill the snail. What are you doing? The snail always knows your location, but you got to think.
If you don't take the $10 million, you're chilling. No worries.
Yeah, no killer snail
I'll
after
take
you.
the $10 million. I already got an idea.
What are you
All
doing?
right.
I mean, I would literally just go live on a boat.
Okay.
The snail gonna
But
go somewhere.
now you're just trapped to a boat, man. I feel like how are you supposed to
Live your life.
How is it? So what if I hop on a plane and go to Europe? The snail's not getting to Europe.
That's what I'm saying.
What if he hops in a suitcase with you, dude? He might be a smart snail.
This is the weirdest question. Yeah. I mean.
Okay, hold on. This is what we were thinking. We have Airbnbs in different areas, right?
Yeah.
So like for 6 months out of the year, you live in that Airbnb. And then whenever that guy gets close.
I mean, do you know the location of the
No,
snail?
the snail knows the location of you. But we also said.
Well, wait, we're going to get there. So you're telling me for $10 million right now, you would take snail anxiety for the rest of your life?
Yeah, it's not the worst thing.
No, I got regular anxiety.
Yeah. What are you talking about?
Damn,
Sure.
that's funny.
Yeah, but I mean, I'd find a way. I mean, I don't know, wear a bubble suit or some shit. I don't
Dude,
know.
so
Sleep in a sleeping bag and zip it all the way the fuck up.
Sorry, honey, I can't cuddle tonight, you know. This is, oh gosh.
yeah.
Shit. Here we go, boys. We're back.
All right, so this is the best answer we got so far. Is you take the snail and you scoop it into a jar.
Or you get one of your
just
buddies to
close the jar.
close a jar, and then you just.
Then he's alive. You know where he's at. And
I was
then-
like, whoa.
Yeah, it's pretty f***ing good, actually.
yeah. Lunkers has been living on a boat for the past 8 years.
Where's Lunkers been? Speak the truth on his yacht.
Shit. $10 million won't buy you no damn yacht. I wish it would.
He was like, I would have bought that shit 5 years ago.
I don't know. Now that I'm thinking about this f***ing snail.
Yeah.
I guess a jar would be the best thing.
He's
It's
gonna
interesting,
He's gonna
right?
wake up at night.
I like this. Okay. Yeah.
All right,
what's
one
the next
more question.
Yeah,
You're a
what's the
businessman. Okay,
next one? Okay.
you tell it because I forgot it.
I don't know. I don't
Somebody-
know.
The turtle.
You
Turtle.
said turtle. over
Press the
there.
button. Every time you press. Oh,
Oh.
there's a button.
This is
Every
a good
time
one.
you press it, you get $25,000. But every single time there's a 0.01 chance that you turn into a small baby turtle
for
for your life.
Yeah.
0.01.
Yeah.
How many times are you pressing that
Okay.
button?
Probably a bunch because I mean, I'm just gonna throw it out there. You just gave me the same odds of surviving COVID.
Oh god, now we're canceled. I knew we shouldn't have had him on. This guy's
He
always
is speaking the truth.
Oh god. All right, so you made it. You
But-
consider yourself a survivor?
Yeah.
Okay, there's
Yeah.
let's say
Sick.
oh no, it's 10% chance.
10% makes it even worse.
Okay.
I would say no for $25,000 and your 10% chance of dying. Or
You
turning
won't
in-
die.
If you turn into a
the
baby
turtle, the baby
you-
turtle can talk.
What would you
can
do
talk.
if you were a little turtle?
I would,
No, that'd be a crazy
what
ass
would I try to do?
podcast.
Well, I don't know. I'd try to be. I don't know. I'm a f***ing turtle. Like, what do turtles even f***ing do? I don't know.
Yeah, what
No.
do turtles do?
Like, hang out. You see them and they
Dude,
back into the water.
Speak
Like,
the truth. Little Turtle podcast.
Little turtle podcast.
Little Turtle's just spitting facts.
Turkla turtle?
Turtle. Dude, I bet you I'd be popular on TikTok as a speaking turtle.
You would be popping on
I'd be
TikTok,
popping
dude.
like Cardi B's pussy.
Oh my god.
Up on that pole.
Oh my god, this podcast is going down.
But
dude.
what? No, I wouldn't take it for 25 grand.
No.
Okay, but what about 0.1? Not 0.1. 0.1.
Yeah, I'd still do that.
You would do that?
Yeah.
How many times?
I'd smash the shit out of it.
Can we clip just that? Can we put just that on TikTok? Just him doing that in a repeat?
Oh my god. If we were to cut some of this up into the reels.
Yeah. Say then you can go. You can
What
grow-
does the turtles do? I'm a turtle.
You're like Alex Jones over here. The turtles are gay.
Bro, when you were you posted this on Instagram the other day talking about when Mercury's crank up. And every time a Mercury cranks up, you know it.
Yeah.
And then Cammy put on there, this is what you got to do every time you crank up your boat. Put that.
It's true. If you guys ever listen to them,
Yeah.
some bitches what they sound like.
Isn't it Lunkers that has this kid voice that you love so much? Isn't it Lunkers like when he does like his little kid voice?
I don't know.
It's kind of
Oh, they're making fun of the trolls.
no, yeah. When you're talking like little kids, like come on, Rob, you know, like I don't know.
I don't know.
I think it is.
I
It's
do-
either
I
him
do-
or John, but I think it's
I do
him.
make that. I make fun of the trolls inside the comments. Oh my god, look at Job. Oh my god, what
Yeah,
are you
that's
doing
it.
over here?
That's the one.
I can't remember. That's what
Oh, look at him. He wants to say this. Yeah, you lunkers. You're just a piece of shit. Oh, okay. Well, me, I guess.
Our editor's like, God damn. He's like an hour deep into this. He's like, I am quitting after this podcast for sure.
Yeah, no, I like all the trolls and shit. They can eat a dick. It's so funny. I don't care.
Well,
Dude, hold on. We had Paul Crefero and Fanatic on, and the
Yeah.
South Georgia Pond Boys, and somebody commented on and said, "Yeah, this is Paul and Fanatic. I hate them. I am not watching this podcast." Paul comments back to him and is like, "Yeah, thanks, buddy. Appreciate you," or something like that. I'm like, "Oh man."
I like people.
yeah,
I don't actually take the time to read comments anymore though.
it's not good, bro.
No, it's not a good thing.
It's real. I always listen to Joe Rogan. He's like, yeah, you can't. You gotta
can't
post and ghost is what he says.
Post
But
and
I get
ghost.
in there, dude, and I'm like, oh
No.
yeah, everybody hates me. I think I'm pretty sure. Everybody hates me.
Yeah, it'll with you.
I'm a nice guy. I swear
On,
to God. I'm a
on
nice
this
guy.
podcast, I want to say thank you on you guys for coming.
No, they leave dope
They leave
comments
good
here.
comments?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
The first
wait till after
podcast?
this good one.
We might be taking this video down
you might have taken
very
it.
soon after.
You're going to get the red mark.
this
The
is
first
gonna-
red mark video ever.
This is gonna be like the Nelk Trump video where
Yeah.
it's like you tell us like, yeah, they're taking it down.
It's coming
Just-
down.
we'll
It's
see.
going to be age restricted out the gate.
Yeah,
Oh, man.
we already got our first strike on the channel.
Oh, good. Good. Welcome to the club.
Oh, you did too?
Oh, yeah. I got plenty of them.
Nice, bro.
Yeah, I
That's
got
awesome.
one. I got one for spreading misinformation about COVID about 3 months ago.
Yeah,
But I wasn't even talking about COVID in the video, so a little
Well,
weird.
you did tell the percents on this podcast, so
But that's actually factual stuff.
well,
No, we believe it. But we're going to edit this out. Please, for sure.
No, Chick-fil-A sauce is the shit. But I mean,
So good.
when I was fasting and I'd go on like a crazy eating fest.
I love how we would just cut to Chick-fil-A sauces. We had to reset the cameras. We were talking about what we ate, and now we're back to Chick-fil-A sauce. Okay, here we go.
I was just saying, I never did a cheat day on a Sunday, ever.
And why is that?
Chick-fil-A. Ever.
Okay.
I would eat
Nice.
4 of them sandwiches a day. I'd have
Yeah.
I'd eat so much.
It's kind of a normal day for me, actually. That was your cheat day, huh?
God, I was eating that shit so much sometimes. Good waffle fries.
But dude, I saw your meal tonight, and it would look really good. You had a fillet and some broccoli.
That's it. For the last 35 days, that's what it's been.
You think you could do the carnivore diet?
Yeah, I damn near do it.
I feel like you actually have enough like animals to be able to do that. I really want to do it, but
Do it. It's not that hard.
all I have is fish. It's kind of like not as fun.
Why don't
And
you
you
fucking
mercury
just?
poisoning.
Well, I mean, just yeah. I guess that's a good point. I don't know. Why don't you
Kill a cow, put it
kill
in my
a cow
freezer.
like I did?
Yeah, so
Why don't you do that?
you had a pet cow that you recently just
I did. Yeah.
got.
It wasn't a pet cow. It was a cow. There's no thing as a pet cow. It's what God put him here to do, is to be eaten by us.
Well, I didn't
Right.
say you couldn't eat your pets. Jesus, I agree with
We
you.
were just trying to get a thumbnail and title there.
Oh, Rob eats his pet.
Yeah,
No.
it's obviously not a pet. Who the fuck eats it?
No, I bought it at an auction, and it was actually a show cow, and it lived in like 45 degrees or some shit in a freezer, so
Yeah.
they could grow hair grows out, and they brushed it. I don't know. The meat tastes pretty good.
It
No,
did.
it was good. It was good.
So we did a little challenge.
I don't know what it was.
It-
They would basically just cook meat on a grill.
Yeah, we cooked a Walmart steak and
We made a fancy title, but really we just barbecued and ate.
Yeah.
That's all it was.
And it was really
That
nice.
was it. We
It was
hung out,
cool.
we f***ing drank some alcohol, and
Yeah,
I guess you guys walked around my house. That was pretty
we
much
had
it.
a little house.
Yeah, dude, you
tour.
got a nice pad, man. It's pretty
Yeah, it's
sweet.
pretty sick.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
If this video gets 50,000 likes, I'll drop it in the comments. I'll do a full tour.
Yeah. they'll
Would
do
never
it.
do that. Dude,
Can-
I'm tired.
We got a whole
oh,
nother.
oh,
podcast.
oh. I got you. I got something funny. So,
Tristan's still trying to learn how to read. He does this every podcast.
Does he?
Yeah, it's really bad when people are talking and then he's trying to read and he's trying to stay in. It's really bad. What do you got? You had
You know,
something
you
good?
should do is just get an iPad like that and just plump it in front
yeah,
of you.
Dude.
that would be sick. That's something that we're working on.
Yeah,
We're working there. Haven't made enough money yet, but
We'll get
we're
there.
getting there.
Those things are f***ing expensive.
Yeah.
yeah.
I've always wanted one. So something that is really cool that me and Lunkers have in common, and we haven't really talked about this anywhere other than the Googan Squad channel. And
Yep.
this was something that was in the works for like
Long
4
time.
years.
Something like that, yeah. About time I told you guys to start a business and start building something.
Yeah, that was probably exactly. So
Well, at least we took some of your advice.
4 or 5 years
The
ago,
good one.
maybe, dude, I don't know how long it's been. Maybe 5. Yeah, they all run together.
Either way, tell us, man.
We were all joking around about going and getting tattoos one night, and alcohol might have been involved, which
Yeah.
was whatever. It was fun, and it got really close, and something happened with the tattoo artist. He couldn't come. Blah blah
Yeah.
blah. Well, 4 years later,
He shows up.
he shows up, and it turns into a full blown
Tattoo party.
Tattoo party.
I got 2 that night, I think.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
did.
you got a mule deer and it's an elk, but she kind of looks like a mule deer.
No, it looks like an elk, but could be a mule deer. But we had been talking about this for 4 freaking years, about joking around about getting camels on our toes.
Yeah, I got a camel on my toe.
And now we both have camels on our toes.
I met a lady that was my waitress literally last week.
You said what now?
No, I met a lady that was my waitress.
Oh.
But no, I swear to God, I heard.
No, I didn't stick it in her. I actually had.
My God,
That's what you asked. I didn't.
no, but I thought I
didn't.
heard something.
No,
so
she just
different.
served us food.
All right.
Anyway, I had some random lady come up with a piece of paper. She was like doing some scavenger hunt. She asked, "Can I see somebody with a tattoo?" And the whole table's like, "Oh my God, go down to Rob. He's got a camel." So I had to take my shoe off in the restaurant and show this lady my toe. And just so happens, my waitress walks by and she's like, "Oh my God, I've got 2 on my toes." I'm like, "What the?" She's like, "I got 2." I'm
She
like,
had a double camel toe.
Senor Bass sent me the video.
"She has 2. She had 2 camels on her toes." She's like, "We're camel toe friends." I'm like, "I guess."
Wow.
Yeah.
And these ones are not like ours are. I feel like good.
Ours are camels. Hers
Yeah.
look like smudged circles.
Oh no.
Yeah.
You have a video of this?
My ours I feel like are clean. You know.
Yeah, camel toe. See, look, there's.
Oh, hers.
One has one hump and one has
One is
2
carrying
humps that
all
have
the
turned
water.
into turned into one hump.
I don't. Yeah, I don't. It was a little. It was.
And then
weird.
she also has feet on her feet. Did you notice that?
Yeah, a little weird. I don't know. She was a nice lady. She served us well.
I'm not a foot guy, but those are not very nice feet.
No, you're definitely a foot guy.
I am not a foot guy.
Neither am I. I can see Tristan being a lot of weird things. You know what? I'm not going to go down that path.
Tristan, are you a foot guy?
No.
Tristan is not a foot guy. Tristan right now looks like an ET, though. I will say. You know, he's about to take off on the bike. That's what he looks like right now.
Do you have any fetishes?
No, not a single one.
I don't either.
No, that's kind of a strange thing to ask, but no, I ain't got one. No, I ain't got nothing that's going crazy inside of me that I need to do.
Oh gosh. I'm gonna be honest. This is the most unprepared I've ever been for a podcast. I just feel like we got the opportunity. We knew we were gonna have the opportunity to film with you, but we didn't know it was gonna be this
You act
immediate.
like I'm some special person.
Well, I mean, you know,
I'm not. This is a
back in
normal-
the day, you would have really got us some views, but you know,
not
now.
now. Not
Just
now.
kidding,
I'm
I'm
just some random guy.
No. Speak the truth will definitely be in the tags.
Yeah.
Jeez, man.
No, it's been. It was just something that it's hard to make consistent podcasts. I genuinely don't. Well, you have a lot of great topics that you know about, but just spouting off the top, making podcasts with me and Brandon, it can get to the point where it's like, dude, what do we talk about? So bringing on a guest, mixing in a guest, and then filming with us, just us, it's nice to be able to break it up. So that's why what you're talking about.
You know what's crazy that I just thought about? I was thinking about like the history of how all this started. You know, you were the first person to reach out to me out of the whole group. And
No.
like
What did I say?
invite.
Do you remember?
I think you were like, yo, Jiggin, like I know every word and every comma.
You said,
No.
yo, Jiggin, what are you doing next week?
I think you were like, yo, Jiggin, I love all your videos. I wish I could be you. And you know, like, I hope like you're the biggest thing on. No, but you did. You just were like, yo, love the videos. Like, and then you wanted me to call you, I think. And then we talked and you invited me to come do stuff with you guys or whatever. But
Yeah.
it was
probably
kind of
the
cool,
case.
man.
That was probably the case. I think I
Yeah.
did most of the linking up with the guys.
I mean,
One of the guys, I guess.
we did talk about this a little bit. Was Googan Squad your idea? Or
Yeah,
because I remember like you were one of like the move makers and like creating it.
So I took
in a
the idea
way,
once
right?
again from my buddy Hector Rodriguez.
Yeah.
And Hector Rodriguez had optic, and I was like, all right, so there's nothing inside the fishing world for this or anything like that. So maybe we can try doing that. A lot of the guys were really hesitant. John was really, really hesitant. Peric was almost out on it. And Flair was the only one that was really for it. It was me, John, Peric, and Flair at the beginning. Mike was out already. And I was sitting on a plane, I think it was in Fort Lauderdale. I was coming back from fishing with Blacktip, and he had told me what a Googan was, and I was like, and we had just made an Instagram account, and I was like, let's call ourselves a Googan Squad.
Wait a minute. Who told you what a Googan was?
Blacktip H told me what a Googan was. It means stupid fisherman or dumb fisherman. And I was like, man, I mean, we're making all these memes. We were making memes. If you go back and look at all of our personal Instagrams years ago, there'd be memes of us. And we're like, let's make a meme page essentially and call it the Googan Squad. And that's pretty much what it was.
Wow.
Yeah. I wish I could pull back that text. I remember I was sitting on the left side of a plane looking out and it was raining. It was about to take off. And that's what our last text in the group was.
That's cool. That's actually, I never knew that. So that's how the name came about.
That's how the name came about. Now the colors actually came directly from mimicking Optic Gaming, and their colors are green and black. And I was like, let's use green and black. No one's ever done anything like that.
Right.
And that was pretty much that. And the first logo was actually black and white, and it was a fish. That was like a bone of a fish.
Glad we didn't go with that. I love what you guys have now.
Well, everybody at one point was trying to do the fish with the name.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I've done it. Everybody's done it. It's just, I don't know. When we thought about it, then we started making Googan baits. We stuck with the green and black, and then there was nothing. Everything inside the aisles. I mean, if you walk down an aisle right now,
I was going to bring that up.
You could see a Googan product from all the way across the store, and there was a reason for that.
Well, you have had a profound impact. Well, Googan as a whole has had a profound impact of the colors of the fishing aisles now. I was showing Rackley today a couple of bags, and they are identical
like
green
the tackle
and black.
bags.
Yeah, no, dude,
it's
a lot of these
bad.
companies have been matching or copying us. It's been Luz has been copying the absolute shit out of us.
Yeah.
They literally are making the same covered
combos.
shit, the same shit. They're just like, you know what? People to get on the Googan train and we'll make the same. They're not even pretending like they were.
Yeah.
They're one of the main companies that copies those shit.
Do you
color-wise.
find, obviously, there's a lot of people that I feel like so closely tied to this because I literally watched this flower blossom, dude.
Yeah.
It's been so cool. But do you feel like it's pretty ironic that all the companies that didn't take you serious, that you guys wanted to team up with and partner with, they didn't take you serious. You did your own thing. You made yourself a meme calling yourself the Googan Squad, which basically means a fisherman who ain't shit, doesn't know nothing, and now you are the market?
Yeah, I love it.
That's awesome, dude.
It's literally the Googan takeover.
Yeah, no, it's been happening. And that was my thing too. I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. That's my biggest thing. And I was always pushing the Googan takeover so everybody knows.
Yeah.
I'm coming for your shit.
Yeah.
Because they talked all this shit about us for years. They still do, which is so ironic. They kind of slowed over the last year. No one really said anything because it's so funny. You see all the guys that were talking shit about us, like, oh, they don't know what they're doing. Now they're all being forced to make YouTube videos because now their sponsors are forcing them to make YouTube videos. The way we built our thing was it comes brand first, Googan first, everything first. These guys that are stuck in the fishing side of things, they're forced to literally promote another person's product.
You know what's crazy too is like you guys have made, like, just to be blunt, Tristan and I have no like equity or any like stake in Googans. No. We're just big friends, I guess, like huge like internet friends of each other. And I mean,
but it's more than just internet friends. Like, this guy was at my wedding.
Well, no. I'm just saying like business wise. It's like that's why that's how we're affiliated. A lot of people think like we're part of Googan. It's weird, but Lunker's like. Fuck no.
I tried a lot of ways.
No,
with you guys.
yeah. But what I was going to say is like, I said that to say this. Googan made it really cool to interact or be a part of the brand somehow. And now there's like pretty much any of the big fishing guys are affiliated in some form of way, especially the guys that are on the come up, the fast track.
Yeah.
So it's like
I like that was one of the plans.
It's like family, dude.
Yeah,
but
we want to bring everybody in.
All of the other companies that are trying to mimic, they can't even grab really creators because Googan has already made them family.
Well, because the creators want to be with the guys that understand the social media world.
But I also think you guys inspired a lot of people to do it. Like I know John B inspired me to make videos, and so if I had the option to go against a company John B is with or go with the company John B is with, I would. You know what I mean?
Because you know, actually, what's even crazy, all the guys, all the influencers that are with those other companies actually had the chance to be with Googan.
Oh, I know.
No one, you guys know that, but there's people in the world that don't realize it. They think we just shunned them.
Yeah.
We gave every single one of those guys a contract and an opportunity to come work with us. They just told us to f off and they want to do it on their own.
Yeah.
That's being dead serious.
No,
every
I know.
Single one of them, which is fine. I don't care, but I've given an opportunity to every single influencer in the fishing world to come work with us.
Yeah, it's crazy. It is so crazy to think about how it was built because really the fishing market, I remember when I was younger, I would wake up every single morning before I'd go to the bus, I would watch Bill Dance or Roland Martin every morning, bro. And that was TV. and they sold baits, they did whatever.
Yeah.
But now the internet came around, and now it's all internet kids, dog. It's just kids just freaking moving product and making these videos, and that's like the era. What do you think is next, though? It's going to be chapters, right? There's going to be the TV chapter, maybe some kid my age in 20 years like, yeah, I used to watch Jigging with Jordan.
It's going to go all to paid platforms for sure.
You think
Like
so?
subscription based?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
100%. It has to.
But how do you find, I mean, I guess that will play out in time, but it's like,
It's the same thing. Look at Netflix. Like the reason why I say this is because if you talk about TV,
oh, you're talking about that.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about like, okay, Googan Uncut, and then it's Jigging Uncut, Tristan
nothing
Uncut.
like that. No.
So that's a lot of uncuts.
No, it's not gonna be like that. It's gonna be everybody's gonna be pulled under one thing at some point.
Dude, you know, all right, I'm calling this out. You know why our podcasts are as in like the people that are doing it right now, it's going to be important because when everybody's doing podcasts like they do YouTube, we're going to be the people that get sucked up to it's like, all right, Spotify exclusive or Netflix
That'll
exclusive.
happen at some point, yeah.
Dude, it is crazy to think about. We might be on the
new verge of
the cusp of this, right?
Radio, but the thing is, podcasts are so different because it's a radio-esque type deal, but it's a personality behind it and it's video at the same time.
Right.
It's completely different. It's like its own niche market. It's very niche. It is. It's not.
Something's going to happen there, though.
It will. It's not like people think podcasts are massive. They're not huge.
They're cult following, though.
Yes, their cult following is all can be.
Well,
people listen to them.
Like you said earlier today, if we were just worried about making money on podcasts, we wouldn't be able to make enough for a living.
Hell no. No.
Yeah.
So that's why it's just in the works. The gears have just started to come together, I feel.
No, I think you guys are doing great. I think a lot of people play short-minded and short-sighted shit, and I think that kills them like 10 years down the road, 20 years down the road, because nothing they did. Like, for instance, nobody knows it's Googan Squad. We didn't get paid from, I think it was almost 3 years. We didn't take a check from the company because we reinvested it all back into it. Like, a lot of people don't realize we actually bought the company that printed our T-shirts, and then we ended up.
Yep.
So, like, we did all that. Like, we never took a check from, we're like, all right, so let's take the long-term play. At the time, we could have taken, I don't know, 30 or 40 grand a year a piece and been like, all right, good job, guys. But all the money we were making from sponsorship deals went into one account, and then we utilized that money to buy in other companies.
Right.
That's what we're doing right now. That's another thing people don't realize. Like,
it's
like we're buying, like we just bought Bass Mafia a couple months ago. Like we're
crazy,
constantly looking to acquire other companies within the industry, and that's how we soak up more and more space.
You know what? A sentence. This blew my mind when this sentence was said to me. Said, it's not about the company; it's about the aisle.
But the aisle, yeah,
That
that's smart. Yeah.
blew my mind. It's like, okay, yeah, it's like you could be Googan Squad and you can have all this shelf space, but if you're Googan Squad XYZ company, this other company, and you take up the whole aisle, you have the whole market.
Yeah, people don't. And what's even better is a lot of people that they've talked shit about Googan Squad for 5 years.
Yeah.
However long we've been around.
Yep.
They're some of the most avid anglers that love Bass Mafia, and they don't even realize that we own it.
Yeah.
And they don't even know, like, there's other brands that we're going to own that no one is even going to know we're going to own.
Isn't that crazy?
And I'm just going to
I
leave
know
it be.
one of them.
Yeah.
I can't wait. I know one of them, and I can't wait.
I mean, all right, so some bitches don't even know. I'm like, all right, we're just going to keep it going.
Dude, it is crazy.
But the thing is, it's good because the bigger we get, the bigger following we get, the more money that we pay our guys that are promoting our brands. We pay our guys very well.
But you guys also get it.
Yeah,
It's like
yeah.
I felt like I had to eat shit for so many years for all these companies because they didn't understand the value.
Well, we knew it.
And dude, and when Googan came in, everybody was like, "Oh, we fucked up. We didn't pay these dudes." Remember when we were like taping off reels and taping off raw shit?
Yes, I remember. And no one even knew. Look at these headphones. See, the people they do not realize why we did that because I knew at that time that was where that's where the value was. The view is the value. And a lot of people don't realize that the amount of work it takes to get the audience and gain the audience, that's where it was. But that's why we paid people so well, and we still do. How
many, off the top of your head, just like a rounded number, how many views does your channel have as a total before you deleted all the videos? For
seven, I think it was like 700 or 800 million.
Yeah. So you're closing in on 1 billion.
Yeah. I would be, if I would still rocking out, I'd for sure be closing in on 1 billion views. Yeah. Like, for sure. I should be, at least.
I heard this number a long time ago, and I don't know if it's still accurate. It might actually be less than what it actually costs now, but it's like a $30,000 per million views or something like that for ads.
That sounds like, I mean, you got to think about it. Looking at that sounds pretty cheap.
So you think it's more? I heard this a long time ago, maybe 2016. But what I'm saying is like, cheap. That's $300 million of paid advertisement for your channel, right? And so it's like all these people didn't take you serious all this time. Do you see where I'm going with that?
No,
though?
I do.
So it's like, tape up those reels if nobody's taking us serious.
I think it was back in 2019. They actually the amount of money that got switched over from TV to YouTube is what I think it was 2018 actually, when it became there was more money being put in for advertising on YouTube than there was on TV. That's when the shift happened.
We almost had a thing with Discovery. No one knows this.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I don't doubt this. You know how many TV shows that I myself, I know you guys. Like Demolition Ranch, you know how many people get offered TV shows in the YouTube world, but there's never enough money on the TV. Like I don't know what happened to y'all's, but the amount of money,
the amount of money
was not
per
worth
episode,
it was nothing. You're like,
and by the way, I don't want to say our prime is over, but we were kicking ass and taking names on YouTube.
It was like we were gonna take a cut.
A huge loss.
Yeah, I know you would be taking, because the thing is they come at you when you're thriving, you're doing big things.
Yeah.
And I know the kind of money they probably threw at you guys. You're just like,
it's like
I think if they would have just done their research on how much, like, because it was Jake, me, and Jake. At
that time, Jake was probably making stupid money.
Bro. Dude, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And this is when the kid was going million subs every month.
Yeah, see, that's nuts. That's the kind of thing they come in, and I know this. They came in down with another guy, they offered him like, I think it was like 20 grand for a pilot season.
Yeah.
He was like, I won't even step on the set for 20 G's. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's not, we're not, they just didn't, there's no fathom. They just don't understand how much money is actually on YouTube.
Yeah. It's crazy, man.
I wish I could get that point.
Yeah.
I've had 3 TV things. They've all kind of fell through clearly but it comes down to money.
Yeah.
Like it's like, they wanted me. One of them wanted me to go to Alaska, and I think it was National.
What they want you to do?
Shit. I don't remember what it was. What channel? Oh, History Channel. What was that?
They
wanted me to go live in a remote town in Alaska and like set up a fishing camp. And I was like, yeah, sure, that sounds pretty good.
Kind of cool though.
Yeah, it was kind of cool. The whole concept. They were going to do everything. I talked to them a few times, and then it finally came down to how much money it was, and I got to thinking. I was like,
it's going to take months to set.
YouTube. I think I had like 500,000 or 600,000 subs or some shit at the time. I was like, no, I think this shit's still about to pop off, and thank God I didn't take it.
Yeah.
I think they offered me like 150 G's for a year, but I'd have to literally stop what I was doing.
Yeah.
Go live in Alaska.
Yeah.
And I was like, no, I'm not going to roll the dice.
That part is
cool
the dice if you weren't
YouTube.
Right.
If I didn't have YouTube.
That's a legendary opportunity.
Yeah, it's great. But my mindset at the time was grow Googan and grow my channel. And if I like taking that money now, I mean, I would have already blown through that by now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, you would have killed yourself on
that. That was a stupid move. I mean, I don't know what they offered you guys, but there's no money on TV.
I'll say it was like 5,000 episodes.
See, that's not shocking at all, which is crazy because you look at the
Discovery.
guys. I know. It's so crazy. So I have a buddy of mine. Like, no shit, I'm not even kidding. He's been talking about, he's been super excited. They filmed a pilot episode and they filmed it, they filmed 2. And he was telling me how excited he was. Like, dude, do not get too excited about this. I need you to like calm down. Just, this is not, it has to get bought. Right. That's the other thing.
Yeah, also
it has to get bought. I don't care if they pay you your $5,000 an episode. That's a lot of money, by the way.
Yeah.
But the amount of time and effort you put in that one episode, you got about a week worth of filming. You're like, I could have been making YouTube videos.
We had a sizzle and everything already done because
you had a sizzle already done.
We had Warner Brothers was taking it, and then they pitched it to 3 different big
companies. And it wasn't even sold yet, was it?
Well, Discovery wanted it.
Dude, I don't even know if we're allowed to talk about this.
Yeah, we're allowed to talk about it.
So
I don't doubt that. I don't doubt that at all. I really don't.
It was like in the last stages, and Discovery was like, "All right, we'll do it," but Warner Brothers or whatever,
there was like some weird owning rights.
If it does well, we want it for the second season. And Discovery's like, what? Why would we do that?
I remember there was something fishy. But again, it just comes down to money. Is like
the time
the companies didn't respect what it was. Also, they didn't know. I felt like we knew because we were in it. That's again why, I mean, Tristan, as soon as we got all this podcast equipment, now we're running on Lunkers podcast equipment. The headphones are ours, but soon as we got, bro, you see these little logos right here? Tristan was taping all that shit off, bro. It's just ingrained in his brain now. It's like, I don't think we're really going to sell mics on our podcast, but he's like, we have a joke. We tape all our drinks all the time.
I don't mind it. I think it's great.
But
about it.
we don't have
We didn't have any tape. It's super funny because you would just have like a piece of tape across, and you can clearly see what it is, but it's just a tape.
Yeah, it's like clearly a Red Bull can, but it's just got tape across it. Just
But-
fucking shits and giggles.
Well, dude, we really appreciate you coming on your own podcast set and talking to us for our
Dude.
podcast. But
It's really, honestly, if you guys are watching, if you're listening, it just sounds the same, I guess. But if you guys are watching, this is a really cool thing to jump sets.
yeah,
It switches it up.
it would be really cool if you came down to Florida and did.
Well, I would love. I'm always in Florida, but the
Yeah.
problem is you don't live in Florida.
No, he
I'm
flies
there once
down.
a month.
He flies down.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we do just like kind of like Googan does, but we do a banger week, and I just film podcasts and
I would really appreciate a professional fisherman like yourself to be able to go into my backyard and teach me my own little lake.
Yeah, I definitely am not a professional fisherman. I just had to clean mold. I had my girlfriend clean mold off my reels because they've been sitting in my box so long, wet.
That
yeah,
sounds-
you acted like that was going to be a huge task, and she was done in 5 minutes.
It was a
bro.
huge task in my mind.
just a mental
Yeah.
blocker.
It was just
I
like, God, I don't
wanna
feel
do
like
it.
doing
I
it.
don't want to
Yeah.
do it. I don't.
If I were you, I probably would have just fished with it on.
No, it's pretty bad.
Yeah.
There's like white crustacean all over
Ooh.
it.
Nah, it's like
Ooh.
my sheets at night, dude.
Oh, like my socks in my bedroom.
Oh my gosh.
This podcast has been everywhere. But whether you're listening it on your way to work or while you're working out, we've been getting a lot of good responses back and forth, whether you're watching on YouTube. And I actually looked at a few of the reviews on Apple Podcasts, which was super weird. I didn't know that you could do.
Oh, I just
We're so new to this that
That was my throat.
re-
Did you hear that?
that sounded like a xylophone.
That
or
literally
something.
just like bubbled
I
up.
literally thought a door just opened behind me. It was like,
It was the weirdest thought ever. I just
Can
came
you
out.
do
of-
it again?
No, I didn't do it on purpose.
Oh.
Wow.
I
Rob,
told you, everybody's gonna hear this loud thumping every like 2 or 3 minutes, and I promise you, it's Tristan smashing the shit out of the table.
all right, guys. Well, that's gonna wrap it up for the Banger Podcast. Lunkers, thank you for letting us hijack this set. Thanks for just letting us use your name for the title and thumbnail. And really appreciate it.
Sounds good. I'm here for you guys.
All right. Thank you. We'll catch you on the next Banger Podcast with our next honorary Bang Bro. By the way, you're a Bang Bro now. So
Good. I can't wait to enter the holes.
You can, oh, hell yeah. All right. Well, we'll catch you on the next one.
Thank you guys for listening, subscribing, whatever you're doing it.
All right. We take a Polaroid picture.
Yeah.
We leave this running. Actually, let's just take it sitting down here. That's probably the best way he's going to get it.
I don't know. It's going to be hard.
What? It's just close?
Yeah, it's
all right.
hard to see. We'll see how that turns out.
It's really fun.
Thank you, bro. Appreciate you.